One grew up on the territory feel.
And what you gonna do?
The larger-than-life icons.
Oh, yeah! Woo! The best there is, the best there was!
And the foundation of the business.
The other came in during a new era.
Now, both worlds meet in one place. Breaking down Raw, SmackDown, premium live events, legends, hot takes, and everything in between.
Oh, it's true!
This is the 8301 Wrestling Podcast, the perfect address for wrestling talk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the best address for all your WWE news and reviews. This is the 8301 Podcast. I am your host, Marcus Brown.
Oh, my bad. It's your boy, Chris Long. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you good? It's a slight delay, but hey, I finally get to really see us on the podcast. I know it's not the greatest quality, but like I said, we trying different things before we go full blown 4K, beautiful, set in your face podcast. But Monday Night Raw was tonight. If you didn't know, you probably turned it off because it wasn't much wrestling on the show. Just a lot of build. We've been building and building. It feels like for like 3 months for this show. But I'm not gonna lie, the card when they showed the card tonight, it didn't look that bad. Yeah, so I'm actually kind of excited to watch it. I'm just tired of the build to it.
Yeah. I think it's because like usually SummerSlam kind of happens. Well, I guess it is around the same time. I guess it always is around like late August, right? Or is it around? Or it takes place a little bit earlier? I can't remember.
It's around this time every year. Yeah, late July, early August, around in there.
Okay.
So the show started, of course, with the very unnecessary, unneeded Hell in the Cell weigh-in. They've never done a weigh-in before. Does that have something to do with the cell, or like I didn't understand why we needed a weigh-in? They're not having a UFC fight. Like they're not in a weight class like that. Like,
yeah, and then like they had the cage. So I mean, like I'll be pissed off if I'm the crew that set up the Hell in a Cell state. They had to do all that just for that. Like that was one of the most worst. Well, I was like waste of time segments ever. Brock and Oba that's probably the easiest money that they gonna make. I mean, that's easy check.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And it was Oba come out with the Goldberg kind of treatment, does his whole entrance, which I understand. Yeah, I understand why he does it for the fans, but I'm like, we just walk out there and let's just do this. And then Brock comes out there. I was confused when he locked the cage. I'm like, what do we do? What are we doing? And then even the microphones didn't want to hear it because they kept going out on Paul Heyman's. Like, this is stupid. And he's got the key in his mouth now. I know this isn't where they were trying to take it, but I don't know why it felt like Brock was like, I got your freedom, boy. Like, that's just...
In the back of my mind, I was like, man, like you got like a monkey in the cage. That's the way I was thinking. I was like, man, that's the way I was thinking.
Because that's what
man, it's some racist people out there. They're going to probably try to
dangling that key. They put it on the... I'm like, I don't know. I don't think they thought this through. Because that don't look good. And then, of course, the little quick promo. Everybody throws the B word around in WWE. It has no meaning anymore. I don't know why that sets everybody off. It's used so much. But nothing happened. Oba beat up all of the soon-to-be Evolve wrestlers.
Yep.
I told you that black guy's probably going to be the next world champ because they focused on him.
I can see that.
He walked in front of the camera, which they never do. Then Oba destroyed him. He saved that one guy because he almost dropped him on his head.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That would have been. Yeah.
You just out there just trying to pretend to be a cop and you get your neck broke. But it was a segment. It wasn't necessary. We didn't need it. It didn't push the story any further. It did for the match.
I mean, it was an insult of my intelligence because I'm like, y'all can raise the cage. Y'all do know that, right? Like people in the back can raise the cage. The whole key thing was a waste of time. So I didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was necessary. But next, we had the Alpha Academy with Division, which is played out. And it was so like the match. I did say I can just say I enjoyed the match. I thought the
Oh yeah, the
match.
match was yeah,
Mhm.
the post match is what got me because I'm like, I mean like cause I'm like, okay, are y'all trying to bury Otis in them? Because like this is 3 weeks in a row. I was like, okay, like 2 weeks I get, but three and it's the same deal. Like what are we doing?
I
And
don't know.
then you still got Otis being dumb over being
Maxine.
dumb over like yeah like over Maxine. Like come on man, it just like y'all who's
It's
writing this stuff, man?
yeah, and then Austin Theory with the she's mine, she's mine. Like who's saying she's not yours?
Right.
No one, not one time has said she's not your girl. Like
Yeah.
Otis didn't even say it. He was just trying to tell her that he liked her too. But she's mine. Okay, yeah, we've established that she's yours.
Right. You already got her. So what are you trying to
Beta. That's a beta male activity when you got to beat
it's
your
automatic?
chest.
Yeah. Bring out shoot. Hey, you know what? I mean, like this point, just bring out the real husband.
Oh, something.
you know?
Because I'm this she's my that was weak. After that, there was a couple video packets like just extra stuff hyping up SummerSlam with like Liv and EO, all that stuff happened. They sprinkled all of these packages throughout the show. We're not getting into that stuff because for what?
Yeah.
Match of the night, your boys bouncy, Javon Evans, Rusev put on a banger 5-star match. Loved it.
Javon is mine. Yeah, he's been one of my favorites for a long time now, but he's my number one favorite now, right now. He's
Yeah.
that yeah, he got it.
Yeah, he tells a story in the ring. His moves are amazing. He has chemistry with everybody that I've seen so
Yeah.
far. Uh, it's he connects with the crowd. Like he has the total package. I really think if he was bigger, he'd already have a belt. It's
Yeah.
just the curse of WWE. If you're super small, it's
It's gonna
harder.
take you a while. You gotta
Yeah,
go through leaps and hurdles to get it. And
but
I hope that's not the way with him. I hope they really just change the whole narrative and then just put the strap on him. Like I said, he has to win the money in the bank. Like I don't see nobody else that needs that more than him. Like he needs like they gotta give it to him. Come on, man. He needs to be next up for sure.
it makes the
Like
most sense for him to get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like makes the most sense.
I agree. Um, but we'll see. Oh, but Rusev, man, he did great. To me, it
Oh
showed how
yeah.
they're wasting him too. Because
Yeah.
this we're doing the same roundabout matches every week with Rusev. I mean,
Yeah.
he's having great matches, don't get me wrong. But even I think they should start pushing Rusev, especially after watching, I'm gonna get into this later, but watching Unreal and seeing how they got a pivot and how they got plans, everything's falling apart. Like you've got a lot of talent. Why aren't you
A lot
using
of
them?
talent.
Because
A lot of talent.
you listening to all these 70-year-old men
Yeah.
who wrestled when nobody was doing any of these kind of moves, and
Yeah.
it's I don't know.
What would you like to see happen to Rusev as far as like placement, or what would you like to see him do or be? Like what type of position or spot would you
Honestly,
like to see him?
I don't like Rusev as a heel because he got over so
Me.
well with Rusev Day. So
Yeah.
I ain't saying bring that back, but I'd say bring Lana back because that's nostalgia, and let him have a babyface run even with the Intercontinental title.
Okay.
But because it's going to help make it more relevant, and because the U.S. title is to me is bigger than the Intercontinental title right now because Penta's not doing anything with it, and that's not a hit on Penta. He's only doing what they're allowing him to do. But I can care less about this Chad Gable match because I there's no Penta anywhere.
Okay.
It would make sense if Rusev versus Chad because I see Rusev every week. When was the last time you see Penta wrestle somebody?
I think
Like,
The Rey Mysterio match. I think, and that
and
was it's probably been a month.
yeah,
That's why I
so
was wondering, like maybe unless he's hurt and he's maybe like recovering from something, or
take the belt then. Everybody's getting this Rhea treatment where it's like it's cool if you get hurt, we'll just hold the belt. No, if you're hurt, you lose it, and let's keep it going. Next man up.
yeah,
It's too much talent sitting around.
yeah.
But yeah, but Rusev flips out after the match. Adam Pierce tells him there's gonna be consequences next time. So and so. Again, more stuff's not pushing the stories. Then we get Rey Mysterio because they're in Cali. Gotta have Rey. Rey comes out, versus Ethan Page. I am going to apologize, Ethan. you like that was a great match.
You was trying to send him back to NXT. You been saying that for a month now.
I was. That's my bad.
I mean, well, really, you was probably worse than that. You was trying to get him. You was talking about like he's not gonna make it. Like, I mean, should make it to WrestleMania. You saying he's gonna get released?
I take it back.
You're taking a lot of stuff back. That's gonna be the trend.
It takes a big person to take back when they wrong. And I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna say I was incorrect. Ethan Page, longest reigning NXT North American champion, also was the tag team champion in AAA with Chelsea Green. I was unaware of your game, but you were in there with a Hall of Famer, so Rey Mysterio gonna have a good match with a broom. I'm sorry, but
I'm trying to back. No. He's backhand. See right there. See there you go.
But it was still a good match. I like how he pulled the apron. I don't see how that stopped his feet, but cool, still good match. Wrong person won, I thought, but at the same time, what does Ray gain from beating Ethan Page?
Oh yeah, no,
he didn't need it.
Yeah,
it's just a rub from Ray.
Which is what he needed. He needed.
Yeah. So hopefully he goes somewhere. Still hate his music. Just not a fan. I'm just not an Ethan Page fan, but I did like that match.
I get it.
Next, I almost cut my television off for this Joe Hendry, Danhausen stuff.
At first, when it first came on, like I thought it was Elias because like the lights was off, and then like he did the little guitar strum. Mm-hmm. I was like, "Whoa, is Elias about to come out?" And then when he, I was like, "Okay."
That was a waste of my life.
I mean, it's a cool little entertainment segment for the kids, man.
Now those young black girls that were dancing. Happy for y'all. That was a moment. You were on TV, national TV. You was on Netflix. You was everywhere, and you got to dance, have a good time. Other than that, no. The song was trash. The whole Danhausen thing. I'm tired of Joe Hendry. I'm tired of Danhausen. Danhausen was cool till he wasn't. It didn't need to be
cool. No, why is it not cool now?
It's every single week with this half funny stuff. It's not even today was not funny. What was funny about today?
The midgets. They funny all the time, man.
But that was a weak segment. It was so. Then they got Ryan Garcia out there half dancing, hitting people with guitars. You see, he had to wear gloves and couldn't get physical because he got a boxing match in like a week, so he can't do nothing. So it was no point to even have him in there.
It was probably a good way to promote promote his fight.
Waste of time.
They gotta cater to different, to all the demographics, man. So, I mean, what do you expect them to do? But I want to know is what happened to the Miz and to Kid Wilson? Where they at?
I have no idea because they weren't even sitting in the little dungeon room.
I haven't seen them in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. And after that match, it led to Pierce coming in there, and Danhausen said he wanted to have human monies on a pole match. And Adam Pierce was like, "What's that?" And he's like, "You don't watch wrestling?" Now, for those who haven't watched wrestling back when WCW was a thing, they would put everything on a pole except people. But they had like money on the pole, they had pictures on the pole, they had boxes on the pole, they had Buff Bagwell's mother in a shark cage hanging about. Like they did everything off a pole except the thing on the pole. So no, matter of fact, they had the Nitro girls on poles, I think was. So they had it all. If it was on a pole, they was doing it. And I guess Danhausen want to bring it back. We're gonna have human monies on a pole match. Who cares against Dominic Mysterio? Who went from getting the biggest baby face pop at WrestleMania to doing comedy.
Yeah. And that's the only thing that I don't like. Cause like I say, I was there live seeing Dom plot. Like I thought that was gonna take him to world title. Cause I picture him having a world title this year. But of course, injuries and stuff happens, whatever. So they kind of set him back a bit. But I don't like him in this comedic spot. Cause I feel like I don't want to say, because I mean it's a spot. I mean, because I don't want to diminish like the comedy stuff of WWE because that's part of wrestling. But certain wrestlers don't need. For me, I feel like it might hurt them to be in those type of segments. And Dom, even though he's well rounded, he can be funny, he can be serious, whatever. But I don't. He's like, I feel like he's in a stage to where he needs to be in more serious stuff.
Okay.
Like I don't want to see him in this type of stuff. I feel like he's too great in the ring, and his character is too great for him to be, for lack of better words, delegated or like diminished to to like comedy segments. I feel like that's for more people that's already like achieved the like the ultimate stuff in their career, like the Miz. He has nothing else to prove in the ring, right? He's like so he can do stuff like that, and it's not going because if the Miz does that stuff, it's not going to like diminish his legacy because like he's already done everything. But for Dom, he's not even in his prime yet, so I feel like you're wasting your I don't know like you're wasting his time doing that type of stuff.
Yeah,
Like he should be getting he should be getting championships. Like he should be in the same him and like Javon should be in a feud
but the
or
thing
something like
is,
that.
Dominic is a champion.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not on this show.
Yeah,
So
and I guess that's part of well because with AAA, I mean he's a big time. I mean shoot, I mean he's a big time star anywhere, but I guess he's currently in a more serious deal with AAA, which is fine. But I don't know. I just don't like him seeing. I don't know. I'm not a fan of seeing Dom in that spot. That's
yeah,
all.
but being a Mysterio in Mexico, you gonna be big no matter where you go.
Right.
But his fall from grace in WWE, just the main roster should be studied because I don't understand. He didn't. I don't know what he did, or I know he got hurt. And
Yeah.
it's the same thing with Brian Breaker. It's like when you get hurt, they set you all the way back to the beginning, and you got to work your way
Yeah.
back up.
That's what it seems like. But yeah, and that's the only thing that I could charge it to is him getting hurt because literally he was apex. Like I said, I had him having the world title this year. Like
Mm-hmm.
pretty much, yeah. I mean, because pretty much after the WrestleMania moment, like I had him winning the Royal Rumble and all that. Like
Yeah,
the way that popped, that was one of the last things I've ever heard. Like that was crazy to see. And so,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know, but like I said, he's still young. He's not even in his prime yet. So I guess but
They got time,
we'll see what
but
happens.
you just keep pushing the same people down our throat. But the next match was runner-up for best match of the night, and that was the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Sol Ruca versus Raquel Rodriguez, and I enjoyed it
Yeah,
thoroughly. Love, especially when she got busted open, and it seemed like the whole match kind of shifted. Sol Ruca, no botches. She's finally seeming like she calming down in the ring. Man,
man,
go ahead.
shoot, like that move she did, that like that somersault, like off the top rope into the DDT at the end.
Hmm.
Oh man, that was innovative. Like I was like, yeah,
She didn't get all of it, but I like that Raquel kicked out, and then they even commented on it, like it's because she didn't get it all, like because she kind of missed it a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah,
And I'm like, hey, that's all storytelling. I'm cool. I know it was a mistake, but it felt like part of the story.
yeah.
So I'm cool with that. And then
There
the
you go.
Judgment Day getting in, and like it also showed you why being high risk is so risky when you're a high flyer. Because if your move wasn't off the top rope, you would have lost your championship. But
Right.
Soul had to run, had to hit the ropes. And she got caught and by Roxanne and lost the
Yeah.
championship. And the pure joy in Raquel's face, like that, finally, like that scream that she let out and all that. Like I was excited for her. Like, yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
man.
it's dope because seeing where because she's kind of been through a lot of stuff, like in a personal life with
Hmm.
with the skin deal she had going on or whatever, and
Being
all just
allergic to the
personal
makeup.
stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, and all stuff. So like she's been through a lot over the last couple of years. So I mean, it's dope to see her, get that title. So I'm a big
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah, no. Congratulations to Raquel Rodriguez. I hope you do something with your reign. Don't be like Liv. It just hold the championship and do absolutely nothing with it. Like you've been wrestling bigger, you wrestling faster, you know. Usually when the women get bloodied up, their aura expands. So I'm excited to see where Raquel goes next. I think she's bigger. She's getting bigger than the Judgment Day. Me personally.
Yeah, I kind of think the Judgment Day is kind of coming to an end. I feel like they kind of took the brakes off of like Roxanne turning. Because I feel like I thought they was building that up to like towards SummerSlam for her to maybe turn and for her and like Liv to feud or whatever. But I guess they kind of went away from that. It seems like maybe they putting it on hold or something. I don't know, but it seems like they kind of gone away from that a little bit.
I feel like they kind of wasting Roxanne too. I know they got a lot of talent, so it's only. I mean, you got what they got 5 hours a week to put all this
Yeah,
plus main event, and it's like you got a lot of people on your roster, so it's hard to highlight everybody. But Roxanne, I mean, she could go and just
yeah.
sitting there on the bench. It's
I
just a
can see it
waste.
now. Like I can see them holding it off to WrestleMania. You think they'll hold it off that long?
I don't know because now you got two of them with gold. Sans jealousy.
Mm,
I don't know, but
okay.
I'm thinking that like you got a belt, you got a belt. I don't have nothing. I don't even have anybody to tag with to get a tag team belt. It's just me.
That's true, and that could cause that for and then that could cause
Yep.
so
So
maybe
now
so maybe by Survivor Series, maybe we'll see somebody in, or she might have a chance to win Money in the Bank, and then maybe she wins Money in the Bank. I can actually see that happening. Really,
I
I
wouldn't
can see
mind that.
the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of another woman. I mean, really, with the women, it's wide open right now. It's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot of talent in the women's division. So, because I mean, and you still got the older people. Charlotte Bailey needed to give her something. I appreciate O'Shea Jackson for the Bailey, the maid Bailey shirt that he was wearing. Just like, man, give her some love. To me, he was pointing out she ain't even got no new gear. I had to go home and make this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, man, and I don't know if she's leaving the company. I know that's the rumor right now.
I don't think she is. Well, I think because it seemed like like that was kind of rumor, or that was kind of what was in the works. But I mean, she was on because so they had a bunch of live events of the last couple of days, and so she was involved in all that. So I think that's what kind of put everything to rest because it seemed like she might have been getting written off TV. Like she was kind of getting they were saying that she was getting like the Ricochet treatment. Whenever whenever Ricochet was leaving, but
still waiting for him to recover from getting put through that car. One day,
right.
one day. But after all of that, all of the video packages tonight, everything that we had to suffer through, we get another useless segment of Roman and Seth. And I know what you're saying if you're listening. Roman and Seth is never useless. Yes, it is. They didn't. All Seth said is everything you said is right, but I can still beat you. And
Which is
said,
what they said about 2-3 weeks ago or whatever the first segment.
yeah. And then he said, "Oh, I didn't get a rise out of you. I'm going to beat you in front of your children, and you're my B word." Oh,
Yeah,
look, now we're fighting.
yeah. I feel like they could have. I mean, the only it was kind of pointless. Yeah, it was pointless because the only thing that would have made it like, and I don't know if it would be considered low hanging fruit, but I would have mentioned Moxley. That would have been the only thing that would have been new
But could they?
to it, huh?
I don't know if they could mention Moxley.
I mean, shoot, they have before
True.
in past feuds, so
Yeah, and they could
I would
say
have brought up
Dean.
Moxley. I would have, shoot, I would have, that could at least would have been something new to like put in a deal because even though like I enjoyed their feud, I'm like it's always something missing because Moxley not in there. It's
Mm-hmm.
like that's why I wish they had a partnership. I wish AEW and WWE had a partnership. I
Because
would love to see Moxley come in that match at the end.
that's what's missing. And the eruption from the crowd when his
Man,
music.
that would be amazing, man.
Yeah. I don't because I thought what was going to happen tonight when he was talking about his family, since they're in California and half of them are out there, like Rikishi and The Rock and all of them was just going to like come out and be like you were saying, but then he started talking about his kids specifically, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, never mind. But
I mean, now that would be cool, you know.
I mean, I would love that.
Yeah. We did, well, speaking of family, we did miss the previous segment with Solo and with LA Knight and all that.
We did. That's on me. My bad. My bad. I didn't write that one down. So yes. So the Usos came out to the horrible Usos music. And then Jay realized it and ran it back with the Jay Uso good music. And then when he tried to do "This Is Your Warning Shot," Solo did the pow. That was fun. That's better than anything Danhausen did tonight. Solo is hilarious.
Hey man, and tonight kind of showed me, yeah, like he's a face now. Tonight, I feel like today was like a full, like official baby face time tonight, because he was even embracing the cheers he was getting, crowd was into him, and he was like embracing it, and like he got so much charisma. He reminded me of The Rock tonight, honestly.
Well, and he had the white suit on, so he's a good guy because he had the white suit on. And then of course LA Knight comes out, cuts a okay promo, and then he's like, I'm coming down the LA aisle, get to the LA ring, to get my LA feet on the LA mat. Yes, you're from here. We got it. And then the fight, Jacob comes out to a huge pop for Jacob. Go. Oh, you know where I'm going. Then Royce Keys comes out, goes mild.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, nobody even. I think I saw 4 cell phones come on.
All right, man. Yes. All right, bro. You bullying it. Like, I mean, you're a bully at this point, bro. It's a bullying, man.
Nah, it was the crowd went it was like Royce Keys music hit, and everybody
I was hoping
like,
it was Pop 2 come on. I mean, come on. Like, oh man, I was hoping. But the crowd was kind of mid anyway. The crowd was kind of mid.
They
anyway.
wasn't mid for Jacob. They wasn't mid for LA Knight. They wasn't mid for the Usos. They wasn't mid for Solo. Oh. And then he gonna come out there, do his move, start shaking the ropes, getting hype, and everybody's like, "You're not Batista. You're not the Ultimate Warrior."
That kind of got hyped a little bit more though when that happened.
It still did. So then he did it again after he hit Jacob. Still no reaction. This guy is dead. He is going nowhere.
Nah, man.
I thought even him becoming a killer would do something, but he was kind of a killer tonight, and nobody cared.
It takes time, man. Listen, you've been wrong a lot this year. The last couple months, so the trend is you're gonna be apologizing to him. So that's my only one thing. You've been wrong a lot. So hey, this is gonna be one more check mark on the wrong list, brother.
I will say this: his spine buster to Jacob was
Arn Anderson.
That was nice.
Arn Anderson-esque, man.
That was nice. I mean,
but I don't see. So like, is that his finisher?
I guess so, because they were all hitting their finishers on Jacob, so I'm assuming that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was nice. I mean, the reaction was lackluster, like his career in WWE, but the move, nice.
Man, give him a chance. Like he's gonna have a nice breakout moment at SummerSlam, man.
Yeah, okay. Hope he don't break any body parts, because this man is boring, lame, no crowd reaction, no storytelling. No one is interested. No one cares. Royce, you were in your hometown and didn't even get a pop. It's over.
No, it's not over.
When you can't pop the home crowd, hang it up.
I mean, his home crowd was trash anyway, man. It was trash the whole night.
Next week, they're going to be in Des Moines, Iowa. Seth Rollins is from Davenport. Now, I used to live in Davenport, Iowa, where Seth is from. Des Moines is about an hour away. Watch how they pop when Seth comes out. Home crowds pop big for hometown kids.
Usually, yeah.
Royce, they were like, "Oh, he's from here? Now that's pretty cool. All right, what's next?" That's not a pop. Royce has got to go. After this feud is over, he's gone.
Okay, see, I see right there, and then like I said, you've been wrong a lot. So like keep this. we need. I'm not wrong. We need a time stamp this moment right here.
The only thing that could have made tonight worse was if Abella was on the show. That is the only thing. But that's coming Friday, so it's fine because we got wrestling Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Good Lord, we're gonna do a lot of podcasts this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I ain't gotta talk about Royce or the Bellas. But I'm excited for Sammy's match though, because I want to see Finn Balor win.
That's probably one of the matches I don't know how they gonna go. Well, because pretty much I was trying to see. I think Semi gonna win, but I'm kind of because I want to see how that's gonna determine with like whether or not CM Punk or Cody gonna win. I know that as far as storyline wise, is Sammy and Cody got the most in-depth storyline with each other. So I could see Cody winning.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, CM Punk just got the title. Is they gonna get back to Cody this quick?
Yeah, CM Punk's 48 years old. Take it.
That's what and that's my thing. And then I was like, man, money betting wise, Cody's the underdog. So I can make some money on Cody.
Here
So
we go with the betting. Here we go.
I thought hey, it's a plus 350, man. I'm like, man, I might take that Cody bet.
Look.
But I mean, I can see that happening. Or either way, the heel arc needs to start, like regardless if he wins or not. But I don't know, man. It's
a toss-up.
Yeah.
Well, that was Raw for July 27th, coming from I forgot the name of the arena, but in Los Angeles, California. All in all, I give that Raw a 1.
A 1?
A 1. I give it half a star for the Javon match, half a star for the Sol Ruca Raquel match. The rest of the whole episode you can throw in the trash. 1 star.
Okay. I enjoyed it better than SmackDown, and I gave SmackDown a 2.5. So I got to give it a 3 based off that.
Wait till SmackDown on Friday. It's gonna be terrible. Because this go home show right here was trash.
Yeah.
Show. But I mean, they could surprise me. I know Triple H is always saying he's got a lot of stuff going on and plans change and they gotta do this and they gotta do that.
Yeah, for it to be a go home show, and I really hope, and it's definitely got to be the end of Brock versus Oba, because the way they hype up the matches, horrible. The matches itself be fire, but the hype up, the build up to the match sucks. They need to stop building up the matches.
Because you only got one guy that talks. Nobody
Right.
cares. I mean, Paul Heyman is great promo, but you're not wrestling. And I want to hear Brock talk.
Yeah.
So, and everything doesn't, and it's always the same thing. You're gonna be my B word. Like just get like Oba be saying something. Whereas Brock is just very boring and stale, but he's getting old, so I could ignore it.
Yeah.
But all in all, you gave it a 3. I gave it a 1. Wasn't a great show. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things people do for all of these podcasts. Y'all got to see us though, so I know y'all hype about that. It's exciting. Hopefully, more and more viewers and more subscribers. Don't worry, it's only gonna go up from here. We just starting with the visuals, but don't think it's the end of the show. Y'all know where we going. Instead of 8301 Court though, I still want to talk about Unreal because I finished it.
Okay, cool.
So you were asking me some stuff. I don't know if you remember what it was, but I can actually answer it now.
Okay. Well, for one, I just want to mention on Stephanie Valkyrie. Oh my gosh.
That's and a woman, right? That's a woman,
boy,
right there.
I ain't trying to get too vulgar because she married, respectfully. But boy, the camera angles on it was showing. I was like, hey, now y'all got to switch the camera angles, man. I'm trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to look at you like that. You're a married woman, but goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's a woman.
But besides that, like, she is so. I became even a bigger fan of her.
Just her story helped me.
Her story.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like, I can't wait till she come back. But yeah, I'm a huge fan. Because I was already like a huge fan, but now I'm an even bigger fan. That whole segment. That might have been my favorite part of the whole series.
Yeah,
with Stephanie's.
And seeing Oba's real name, I was like, good Lord.
Yeah.
But no, Stephanie seeing stuff with her dad, why she wears the face paint,
right.
how like she was like, this is a business, some people, this is my life. I'm like, man, it's when you see how much they love it, that's my favorite part of the show, is you getting to see their love for what they do. I hate hearing them talk everything out and work everything out because I'm like, man, you're kind of pulling me out of it. But I was watching Oba tonight, and I'm just thinking to myself, after this, he's gonna be like, how was it? Like, how'd I do? Did I do okay? It's like
Yeah.
it kind of ruins that part for me.
Yeah, because it's crazy how, like, in the ring, he's so bigger than life and intimidated, but behind the stage, is like, hey, did I do well? Like, he so I'm like, not saying he shrinks himself, but I guess he just humbles himself behind the
Yeah,
stage. He's extra, he's like, hey, it's just a 180. It's just a
yeah.
complete 180. So, like, it kind of catch me off guard a bit.
How I kind of see it is like, you gotta think you play for the Bulls and Jordan's in the stands and he comes talk to you after the game, you ain't gonna be like, I killed it, right? You be like, how'd I do? Like, was I good? Like, what could I done
Right.
better? Like when you around the greats, yeah, you put and it's also your boss too, but it
Yeah.
for like they wanna like when him and Trick was talking to John Cena and you could see how
They was kids. They were
starstruck.
like
Yeah.
kids. Yeah, you can
Uh,
tell they was they was like, yeah, it's like, yeah, you can tell they was
so
fans.
they just living their dream, man. And that's
Yeah.
so and I love the segment with him and Lash and seeing their relationship. And bro, she
Oh
was
yeah.
how she be hyping him up. At first, she prayed
Yeah,
for
she
him,
prayed
man.
for him before the match and stuff. Like, hey, let's
Yeah,
pray real quick. I was like, oh yeah, that's dope.
he got him on. She prayed for you. She watched the match. She hyped. You can't
Yeah.
hear it, but she hyping you up the whole match, screaming your name. It made me want to be a wrestler. Good, that's a
Yeah,
good woman right there.
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
So yeah, he got him on, man. I like Unreal. I'm ready for it. They should make it longer, like 10 episodes, 12 episodes. I enjoy it.
Mhm. Oh yeah, for sure. So and then I'm trying to think was that episode 5 was with Stephanie? Or I'm trying to think what else happened, the ones that you might have missed.
Nah,
I guess
no. The only thing I saw of Stephanie was when she was in the background after Cody got kicked in the face, and they were telling jokes.
okay.
I didn't see anything like specific with Stephanie and Unreal
Okay.
this season.
And of course, you saw the Cody stuff. Like you see how he
hmm
didn't move. Like he just purposely took that hit. I'm like, man, this dude's crazy.
Cody, an idiot. You see his wife is looking at him like, yeah, this dude a fool.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that, oh dang, like nah, he laid there on purpose. That was all Cody's fault. It had nothing to do with Randy. Randy did nothing wrong. That was all Cody. I was like, dang, man, that yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Cody, I mean not Cody, but Randy was like, "Did I do that to him?" And they was breaking it down, but then when they did the cut scene, and Cody was like, "Look, I could have moved,
Yeah, he could
but
have moved.
it's WrestleMania." Like, wait, what? What if you lost your eye? I don't care. I lost it for WrestleMania. Oh, okay. Like, okay. But and then hearing how they look at Cody, like that really is the golden boy. Like we got to make sure he's wrestling for a championship at WrestleMania. We got to make sure he's in the main event. That really is like their Stone Cold, their Rock, their Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, but they built him. Because even what was that after? Because he didn't even have a belt. This was before he took him. Was this after the Rumble or after whatever the matches was? Like they was talking back. They was like like it was Triple H and some other people. Like they was like, yeah, but like we gotta find a way to get like find a way to get Cody back in that main event spot. It was like, I was like, dang, okay. So I was like, yeah, it's crazy how, because you would have never thought that a decade ago that Cody would have ever been in the spotlight. They let like just the evolution of how things can change and how you can actually like evolve and get great enough to where you're like needed like that. Because he was not valued that way.
He was a Royce Keys,
Yeah.
and then
Well,
he became something.
yeah. I'm not gonna say Royce Keys because he got everything. Like I say, what he did with the with the Stardust character, I love the Stardust character.
I enjoyed it. He really made lemonade with those lemons,
Yeah.
and then
And
with his
even
brother too.
yeah, but and then even with Cody when he was like just like young Cody, like that was a dope Cody. So you saw the potential. He just needed
He just needed
like
character.
yeah character.
Yeah, and then
So,
another big thing with Unreal they showed me, they need a physical Hall of Fame. They have enough stuff to have a
yeah,
museum, the Hall of Fame. Just turn like dude, stuff's just sitting in the warehouse. Like
yeah,
when he was walking by, that's the original painting from WrestleMania. Like, why is it not?
yeah. They just got to sit there collecting dust on the hanger.
Yeah, like this is history. Like, why is this? Why are y'all not renting a bit? Because you will make the money. People are definitely going to migrate to that thing with all that
Yeah,
history there. Man, they wasting time.
They could put all that in the museum, just like you said. They could be,
and then have a wing that's just Hall of Fame.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's true.
I'm doubling down on WWE needs a physical Hall of Fame, and they already have enough. You said they had like 500 Undertaker caskets.
Yeah,
you're not doing anything with this stuff. Yeah, waste of time.
that's true. I agree with you, man. Yeah.
Let us know what y'all think down in the comments about WWE having a physical Hall of Fame and just a physical place where we could go to see history.
Where would you put it? Would you put it in Stanford or would you put it somewhere else?
I'd put it in Stanford.
Okay.
Since headquarters is there, put it right there. Makes it's easier to get to, easier to do things. Something goes wrong, it's right there by the headquarters. You can get it taken care of. I mean, Connecticut's not exactly a vacation spot, but I mean, the football Hall of Fame is in Canton. Like who I ain't never in my life was like, Dad, could we go to Canton for vacation? Like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's in Detroit. So it's like they put them where they put them, but people are going to migrate to them because they want to see history.
Yeah.
So, just my opinion.
No, that's true. I agree with you.
But if there's nothing else, I think that's our show for this evening. You got anything else?
I feel like I did off the top of my head, but then I just lost my train of thought. So it'll come back to me later. I guess.
We got three more of these this week. It's fine. But all right, y'all. So we're gonna see y'all on Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday. But y'all keep watching, y'all keep commenting, keep liking, keep subscribing. I see the subscribers went up again. So I'm liking that we growing, but now y'all can see us. So I know something about to change now. You got to see Chris's. I didn't get to talk Friday. I'll get to talk about like more stuff that'll get more reaction out of him. Don't worry, y'all. But we all know Royce Keys. So we've established Royce Keys is trash.
I didn't. No. You said that. Ain't no we.
That's us. That's me and you. And the Bloodline shirts was dope.
Oh yeah.
They
might have been. That's probably the best shirt I've seen all year. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, those is clean. Like $5,000 on WWE shop, but they still nice. I'm gonna grab me and my son one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Royce Keys is trash. Anytime the Bella's on the show, it's not gonna be good. And Sami Zayn, you're all right now.
This is all your opinion, not mine. We don't share the same opinion, guys.
We're a team, guys. This is 8301 podcast. Got both our pictures. So teamwork makes the dream work.
Nah. Because look at this. You've been on this one big, pretty much apology tour for the last couple months.
I ain't apologizing to no Bellas. Or Royce.
Nobody yet. I haven't had to apologize yet, but you've been doing a bunch of a bunch of I'm sorry.
That's just because I'm a bigger man. I'm firmly enough in my masculinity where I can just say, you know what, I'm sorry. I was wrong.
I can't wait till the Royce Keys apology. That's gonna break records.
Matter of fact, subscribe because it's probably gonna be a couple years before I have to do that. So just rock with us, and maybe one day I'll go. Back in 2026, I know it's 2055 now. I would like to apologize for Royce Keys because he finally did something right. But again, like, comment, subscribe. We're going to see y'all on Friday. Thank y'all. Y'all know what it is. Whenever you want the best address to get all of I can't even say it right, to get all of your WWE news and your reviews, you know where to come to. The greatest address of all time, 8301 Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Brown.
It's your boy, Chris Long.
He always late, y'all. It don't matter.
This time it's a latency.
He says it's a latency. Even when we together, y'all know he be doing that same thing.
It's a latency this time.
All right. Well, we gonna see y'all on Friday, man.
All right. Great.